Okay, so today we're gonna make the wine. These are all the grapes. As you can see, plenty grapes. So we're gonna pick them just now. Me and Kossi. Look how many we have. So many. And there's my cat that follows me everywhere I go like a dog. Okay, so you can see they're nice and ripe. So we're going to pick them all today, and then I'll show you what we do next. Okay, so there's a lot more grapes. I've just put some in here just to show you. So basically we're just going to put them all. These are just a few. There's a lot more. So basically I'm just putting them in a pot, and then we start to squash them all like this. Make sure you get them all. So we're going to squash them all like this. Already the smell is delicious. So that's it really. So I'm going to carry on squashing them, and then I'll show you what we're going to do afterwards. So you can see now all of them have been squashed. Now all we have to do is just take out the vines here, whatever they're called. Make sure they take off everything. It's actually quite easy. They just come off by themselves, so you don't have to do much. But you got to take them out because apparently it makes the wine bitter or something like that if you leave them in. So I'm just going to make sure they're all out, and then we're going to continue with this process with all the grapes, and then I'll show you what gets done afterwards. Okay, so now Kossi has cleaned our bucket nicely. So now the squashed grapes, we just put them into the bucket like that, and then we do all of them slowly. We'll do all the grapes. Okay, so Mr. Kossi has picked most of the grapes now. As you can see, there's quite a lot. Yeah, look at that, squashing everything. Hey Kossi, my man! Alright, and these are just the last ones, okay? Have a look at what he's done already. Okay, look at that. There's already about, I don't know if you can see properly, but there's over half. It means there's about 11 or 12 kilos in there already. And here we're going to get about the same. So we're going to fill up a 20-liter drum, which is quite a lot. So me and Kossi are going to have a lot to drink, as long as it doesn't turn into vinegar. And then we're going to have a lot of salad, my man. So once this is done, then we'll show you what we do next. Ciao, ciao. Okay, so now what we've done, so you don't want any air to get in, right? So we've just done this, which is a pipe, just a normal, any pipe that you want. Make sure it's sealed nicely over there so no air can get in. So the air can come out, so you just make it go into any bottle of water. The air can come out, but it can't go back in. So that will help it, prevent it from becoming vinegar, because the goal is to not get any air into it. So this is day 2 now. The grapes were picked and squashed yesterday, and they've been in this tub for almost 24 hours. Okay, so this is day 3. Just want to show you the should start making. You see, look at all the bubbles coming out of there. That's all the gases from the fermentation. Now you can see exactly what this bottle does. So it lets all the air out and no air in. So as long as you do that, you should be fine. And now I'm going to open it and stir it, because we're doing that twice a day, just to make sure that the grapes on top don't start to oxidize and then become vinegar. So now I'm going to open it and stir it up. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Alright, so you can see all the grapes are at the top, and it's quite hard. But what you've got to do, you see all the bubbles, look at that. Those are all the gases. So now you have to keep on, make sure that you get all the grapes mixed up again. Making sure you're releasing all these bubbles, releasing all the gases. And well, this is a good sign, because you can see that the fermentation is definitely taking place. So that's it. Just make sure it's all stirred up nicely. Don't let those top grapes ever dry up and oxidize, because then you will get vinegar. So just give it a good stir every morning and every evening. Okay, so as I said, this is day 3 only. We're going to carry on doing this for about another 5 days or so. Need about a week to 10 days for it to stop fermenting like this, and then we strain it and get the wine away from the grapes, and then I'll show you from then on what we do. Guys, so this is day 10. Right, the bubbling has stopped. So that means the fermentation, the first fermentation has ended. So now the next step is to basically strain the wine, get rid of all the skins and pips and all that. So we're going to put it through this strainer, get all of that out, and then put it back into the bucket, and then it'll take another fermentation will start happening. But for today, this is what we have to do, and you have to do this, otherwise if you leave the skins in and the pips and everything for too long, it's going to turn into vinegar. So now we're going to strain it, and then I'll show you when we put it back into the bucket and seal it airtight again. Okay, so we've finished straining it. So just remember, when you're putting it through the sieve, don't squash the grapes too hard. You just want to give it a basic small squeeze and let the stuff out without squeezing it too hard. Okay guys, so now we just cleaned our tub. Now I'm just going to put it through the sieve again in case some pieces got stuck. So let me see, there's some pips and things which we missed. Going through the sieve again, just make sure that stuff is out. So you want to make sure that all the skins and all the pips are out, because now this is going to start a new fermentation, and that'll take pretty long. We're going to change containers a few times just to get rid of all the impurities, and then when we've done that, it's going to go back into this for a couple of months, 4 or 5 months. So just make sure, see all the stuff catching. We want to try and get rid of as much as we can of that. That's going to settle bottom, and we'll shipping containers. We'll see. Okay guys, so it's been 10 days since we strained it. Now we're gonna swap containers. Well, we're gonna pour it into another container, get all the stuff in the bottom, trying to get the wine clear now. So we're gonna slowly pour it into there, and all the stuff will stay at the bottom, and the wine gets clearer and clearer. We're gonna do this 3 times before we bottle it. Okay, so let's start. Just be really gentle so that you don't mix up all the stuff at the bottom. Look at that color. Beautiful. See how nice and clear it is. Be careful when you get to the end that you don't pour in all the rubbish, all the sediment. The sediment is starting to come now. So what we're going to do is strain it through paper. So now we can just pause this. Okay, so now the last bit, the one with the sediment, we're going to pour it through some paper, which will just filter it and get out most of the stuff. Pause it now. Yes. Okay guys, so you can see this is all the sediment at the bottom, which we're trying to filter out. Okay, so I'm throwing it all away. You can see, come look here. Look how thick this stuff is. You've got to get rid of all of this. This is all sediment. Okay, so that's what you're trying to get rid of. And that's it. Now we're gonna clean this up, put the wine back in here, close it again. We'll do this again in about 20 days. Okay, that's it. Hey guys, so it's finally reached bottling time now. From start to finish, it's been 45 days. So we made this on the 5th of February. We picked the grapes, squashed them, squeezed them, put them in the bucket. The whole fermentation started, and now it's the 21st of March. So 45 days. Beginning to end, bottling only. Remember now, the longer you leave it in the bottle to age, the better it will taste. It's too young now to drink. It's not going to have a very good taste if you drink it now. The alcohol is there, everything is there, but it won't taste very good. So I would say bottle it, leave it at least 3 or 4 months, and then give it a try. It'll be very nice. So I've just got empty red wine bottles which I've sterilized, cleaned them well. I've got corks. I'm going to just pour them into here now, cork them and close them. And if you like, then you can make labels or whatever you want to do just to make it look a bit better. But I'm going to now get my funnel and pour them into the bottle. Okay guys, so here goes the bottling. Be supposed to be careful not to too fast. Waste any. A lot of effort to make. Very clever. here goes the bottling. That's it. Okay guys, well, so basically I've got a case of wine, 12 bottles, from 20 liters of grapes, 20 kilos of grapes I mean. So you can see I've just got normal corks, and now I'm gonna close them up, and that's it. So that's it guys. There's the wine. I've corked all of them. Now we put it in the cellar or someplace quite cool and dry. Leave it for about 3 or 4 months minimum, and you should have a beautiful red wine. As you can see, it's very, very young still, so that's what it looks like. Obviously, as it matures a bit, it will be better and better and better. But as far as getting grapes at your house goes, I think this turned out pretty well. Okay guys, so we've just made wine at home. It's taken 45 days. Still looks very strange. I know the color's not fantastic, but that's because it's just been bottled today. This will be, give it a couple of months, 4 or 5 months, and we're gonna have good wine, very good wine. And this is made from just those little grapes that grow in your house, nothing spectacular. If you use this same process for proper wine grapes, like Cabernet or something like that, a Pinotage grape, something like that, you'll obviously get a much darker wine, and it'll taste better obviously. This is just with your house wine, house grapes. Do something you enjoy instead of making jam, make wine. Chin chin. Not bad. It's not vinegar. That's the most important part. Cheers guys.